Welcome to the Jordan View Podcast. And I'm just happy for you to be here. I'm happy for you to be on this earth, living, breathing, and it's another day to be great. I'm proud of you for doing whatever you did, like maybe cleaning up your room, getting up out of bed, praying, or chasing after that dream you want, or getting yourself up and be like, say, I got another day to be great. I gotta do this. And everything. One thing I want to say is it's okay to be afraid. I heard off of one person, a lot of the beauty is behind fear. You have to go through the fear to see the beauty of what's actually going to happen. Some things you have to go through tough times, and then when you get to that place that you want to be at, it will be so precious to you because you remember all the tough times. I'm only 19, about to be 20 and everything. Birthday about to be in January. And I really came a long way from my past, from my old self to the new version of me now. And I'm still learning, even as a kid and everything. About to be going into my 20th and everything. And I always wake up saying I want more. And I beat myself up a lot. I tell myself I have to be able to do that. I have to be able to put the family on my back. And it's not saying that it's not healthy. It's just some days I say, look, I have to be that smart one. I have to be that strongest one in the family line. I have to be the backup if somebody needs help. And I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I have those days like I'm exhausted, or like tired. Like today, I'm exhausted. I sat there. I'm sitting here now talking to you. Like my mind's racing and everything, and it's okay to be like that. Those days, that's when your body say, "Hey man, we have to chill, take a rest day." Even if you go to the gym, like put some music in, get on the treadmill, just walk or go for a good walk and everything. That's what I'm gonna do when my dad get home. And so it's okay to be afraid. That's what I gotta say. Sometimes it's gonna be hard, but one thing that I believe in. I believe in God, and I believe in praying, and I believe that God gives his hardest battles to his best warriors. Like one time, some days I'll be like, why did I have to go through this, or why did I feel like this, or why did God give me this type of brain, or this type of thinking, or all these ideas? But I say no, not like why he did it. Thank you. I bless him. I'll be like, thank you for giving me this brain. Thank you for giving me this body. Thank you for just giving me another day to wake up and shine again and be great and breathe. Like sometimes I tell myself sometimes I'll be afraid that I'm not showing the world that God gift me and everything. And I be like, I have to do this. I have, like, some days I tell myself I have to do it today. And, like, my parents will say, you're only 19, or my cousins, or my aunties, you're only 19. You have a whole life ahead of you. In my eyes, I don't. To be honest with you, I don't. My big motivation, sorry about that. My biggest motivation is get out the rat race. If you don't know what the rat race is, you can do research on it. Or if you do, you understand that some people will work 45 years of their life at the same job for 45 years of their whole life at the same job. And it just, like, I seen one thing on the internet that the government gives you a price on your hours, give you like a wage. That's how much they give on your life. That's how much they say your life is cost. That wage they give you, that price of how much you make an hour, that's what they saying. That's how much time, like how much money your time costs. And when I was young, I was like, hey, I didn't know that. Like I never looked at it like that way and everything. And looking at it now, it was like, hey, not saying, okay, I got the money, I made money, like I can make money. Like money is easy, money always come in and out. But time don't. Time is the most precious thing you ever have on this earth. And some people will just sit there and waste it, doing the same thing all over again every single day. But some people, the 1%, go out there and take that risk. Like, they'll quit their job and go do and follow their dream. Some days it's going to be like, I'm broke. Like me, I'm broke. But I'm still out there chasing my dream, and God is blessing me every single day, saying, hey, man, you just got to keep putting the consistency in it, the motivation, the determination, and just show the people that you can shake this world. Like, it's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, man. And this is going to be a long podcast. I know I had it messed up and everything, but there's been a lot of stuff in my mind. Like, even today, I sit here talking to y'all or talking to anybody who listens to this, even maybe a guy. I just say you're not alone. A man being locked up, not being locked up, but a man having rage and everything, and going to a behavioral home to get better twice. There's a lot of stuff that you can go through, but if you show them that you're not going to back down from a fight, you keep getting back up, yeah, you're a dangerous motherfucker. But I really want to even say shout out to David Gollins. If you don't know who he is, man was a Navy SEAL, weighed 375 pounds, and he was down bad. He told himself, I want to change, and he did. I really look up to him and everything, and I want to meet him before I leave, before he passed away. And just say, man, you helped me out really a lot during my lowest times and everything. And I'm doing a lot of fitness. Like today, I didn't do no. I did like maybe 50 squats, but it's a rest day today. My mind wasn't ready, but I'm going to push through, try to do 200 squats and get my push-ups out and everything, and be back at it tomorrow. But it's okay. Only person you should fear is God. But at the darkest moments, God is with you. He sees you. Like he made you as you are for the dark moments to like show you that you are powerful than you ever expected. Some people fear a lot of things because they never tried it, or they feel they make like scenarios in their head saying, if I do this, how it would turn out, or how the people around me would turn out, or how people would see me, or how people would do that and anything. Now, I'm not saying go out there and go do something really bad. Nah. If it's going bad and you know it's going to really mess up your life, no. Now, if it's going to improve your life and make your life better and make yourself better and improve, go get it. Give it 110% or 150%. I try to give myself 150% everything I do. Dang, like even sleeping. I really don't sleep too. So I have really hard time sleeping at night. Not saying that I'm not like a good, like I don't have a good bed. Like thank God I have a bed in the house to come, in the home to come to, lay my head at. But I sit there. Sometimes at night, maybe 2 o'clock in the morning, even 12 o'clock in the morning. And I pray and I tell myself, I must become that billionaire. I must do better. I must become that photographer, like that best photographer. I must start bringing wealth in the family. I must be the best brother I can be. I must. And then I change it to I will. Some things I'll be like, how can I afford it? Like, I was reading Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and I heard a podcast from him. He said some people will be like, I can't afford it. Something you could change in your vocabulary. How can I afford it? How can I get the money to get it? Because it will make your mind say, hey, man, he wants this. He really want to get it, and he really want to bring this reality, like this expectation, to life. And that's my goal, to bring everything I dream of, the life I want, to reality. I don't want it to be a dream. I don't want it to be like a daydream. I want this thing to actually be like, hey man, I worked my ass off to get this. I don't care if I get to the top and say, oh, I have all this money and I earned it. I'm still going to help everybody out. I'm not going to say, oh, it's all mine because I did all the hard work. I'm going to bless the poor with my wealth, helping them get to the status I get to. Like, I do it now, and I'm poor. I'm poor as something. I don't know what to say. I'm poor. Now, I'm not poor. I'm broke. But it's okay being broke. Not saying don't stay broke all life and be like, all right, being broke, you know, more money, more problems. Nah. Get yourself financially stable. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to be financially stable. Now, I want to be able to get my mom and dad into a new house and everything. I will get my mom and dad into a new house. I must get my mom and dad into a new house. I want my mom and dad to be proud of me. I know they're proud of me now, but I want them to know, I want them to be like, my son, Jordan, that's my name, he put that work in, and he became the best he could become. And he's still moving. I told my mom one day, I was like, I heard this quote and everything from a wise man. If you heard it off of TikTok or you seen him, I don't know his name, but I heard this quote. The man, one of the people, a man was at a barbershop, or no, I don't think he was at a barbershop. It was a small kid, and the older guy asked the small kid, who was his hero? The kid didn't know. He was like, I'll come back to you tomorrow and tell you who my hero is. So, the man came back next day. The little kid came back next day too. The man asked the little kid, who's your hero? Little kid said, my hero is my hero is my hero is me for 5 years in the future. Let me say, my hero is me in 5 years. Say it one more time. His hero, the kid's hero, he could be like 10. Say he's 10. His hero is 5 years into the future. It really hit me really well. It hit me deep because, like, when he was saying, like, even the man was confused. Like, okay, 5 years into the future. So the man came back again, 5 years into the future. Asked the kid, do you meet your hero, or do you beat your hero? Kid said no. The kid said, my hero is 5 more years into the future. The man was explaining, the man who said that, he was a man. He's a man now. And he was like explaining that you're never going to catch up to your hero. You could say your hero is a person, or your hero is this guy, like, but in yourself, if you want to be like, grinding, and every day you like, I have to beat myself. Be the better person you was from last year into a whole new year. And the thing I go by, like when he said that, the best, like, my hero is 5 years from now. My hero is 5 years in the future already. And I'm chasing after him. And then it gives me something to be like, no, I have to keep going, because I want to beat my hero. But deep down, I'm never going to catch up to him. But it gives me that motivation, that fire inside of me saying, keep chasing. Keep chasing for the better. Keep chasing to get to that. Try to get to him. And it just gives you like that fire inside you. But always remember, be better than you was last year. Don't try to be the same person you was last year, because if you do, it's just not gonna be. It's not fun. It's mentally stressful. If you have the same problems from last year coming into a new year, you like, if you say you can't do this or do that, try. Like one thing they say, better to try than not try. And then if you fail, you're trying with experience. You're not starting off at step 1. You starting off maybe at step 2, step 3. And I believe in you. Honestly, I believe in you. I have to believe in myself sometimes. It really gets dark sometimes when you actually have the answer to a lot of things. And and it's really dark when you know the truth. Sometimes the devil will try to get into your head because he knows you're powerful than you ever expected. And he will start throwing stuff in your way, saying, "Oh, just give up, end it," and everything. But I'm saying God is with you. Because if you have people around you saying, "Hey man, you can do this, go for that business, open that business, start that clothing brand, start that podcast, start anything," those are your real homies. Even the friends that be with you when you're down bad, broke, and they say, "Hey man, we're taking you out to go get something to eat," or "I got some. We got some." They don't need to give you money. They just give you somewhere to lay your head at, to be like, "Hey, get back on your feet," and they give you some clothes and some little bit of like some food, and say, "Man, look, I got you." Even when they share their wealth with you. I have a friend like that. I have 2 friends like that. One is a beautiful lady named Siko, and I know we both gonna be at the top. Like, we must be at the That's my determination. Be at the top, and be the first millionaire in my family, or be wealthy, be able to have a big house and everything, travel, live my life to the fullest and everything. And I know Seiko could do it, and Seiko and me, we every time we do something good, we say, "Hey, I'm proud of you," and we rejoice, and we pray, and we just thank God that we have another day to be great. I really love her. Like, she's really a good friend to me and everything. She be like a big sister to me. Like, I have a sister, like a little sister. I love her too. I love my whole family. And sometimes you sit there and you be like, "I have to do better. I have to show them that I am the greatest." Like, it's not like you have to show them the greatest, but you have to. My goal in my life is to make my mom and dad proud. My goal in my life is to move out of my mom and dad house. Like, I'm working now to try to get an apartment and everything. Some things that sometimes I just know, I sit up and I pray and I say, "Look, give me everything you got to get to the life I want to live. The dream I have," and I say to God, I say, "The dream I have, I really don't care how long I have to take to get to it. Just give me everything that I need to know to get to that dream and make it reality." And he's doing it. He said, "If you're ready to take that road," a saying is, it's a saying that a man that walks to a destination will not enjoy the journey than a man that just loves to walk. I'm not walking for a destination. I'm just walking for the journey. Like my road has been long. A lot of cracks in the hole, like a lot of potholes and everything. A lot of building better passageways and everything. Meeting a lot of people. Cutting off a lot of people. Changing myself to be more smarter and be more not emotional and everything. Controlling my emotions. Reading. It's okay to change. It's okay to cut people off. It's okay to be like, hey man, I gotta get from this job and I have to go find something better. But it's not okay to stay in your comfort zone. If you take the easy way out, like nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is easy. I can tell you that now. Like I looked in the mirror and I said, I want to have a different body. I want to change my body. I gotta put that work in. Like what I do, I get up and everything, and I do my workouts and everything. I see change, but it's only been 2 weeks. I'm not gonna see change, but I know if I keep putting the work in and being consistent and keep doing what I have to do, stuff's gonna change. Problems that I know I can control, I can change. Problems that I can't control, I can't change. So what I do is I throw that out the gutter. Sometimes you have that, you be like, oh, I wish I could change that, but that's in the past. That's not your problem. The problem you should have is like, how can I better myself? How can I get here? How can I improve my wealth? How can I pay off my bills in time and pay off my debt? Or how can I like be able to have money for me to go travel and make money work for me and everything? Or even problems that you go through. One problem with me, I have to learn how to control my emotions. And one problem with me, I have to learn how to make my money work for me and how to use my money wisely and actually put like the image in my head into reality. And I'm doing it. I'm trying to. It's the best thing you can do. Try. I know, like when I was in high school, I used to quit. Man, let me tell you, man. I used to quit. I think it was like my first year of high school. Second year of high school. No, first year. Went to wrestling practice. I wanted to try out for wrestling. And I was really big. I was like maybe, I think the biggest I ever was 275. I'm 251 right now. I wasn't eating and everything. I was so afraid to gain weight. I was so afraid to be like get picked on. I got picked on in high school. It's okay to get picked on in high school. Really, like I learned that getting bullied in high school really builds you, because it builds you on what you need, like what they say, what you need to improve on. But at the same time, the people that bullying you, the people just want to be like you. I know I'm changing the topic and I'm going off of script and everything, but I just sitting here talking to you and having a casual talk. If you're still listening to this, thank you, and I'm proud of you. But yeah, it's okay to get sometimes. Like I went to try out, and first day I went to try out, I did what I had to do. I wasn't eating right. I wasn't eating in general. My body was like, "What are you doing? We never did this before," and everything. No, what you doing? About to throw up or about to pass? I was about to pass out. I was like, I told myself, I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. That's too hard. I can't do that. Telling myself, I was like, yep, I'm quitting. I'm not doing this. This is not for me and everything. And I had this I had this one friend. She was a lady. She asked me, "Are you coming back or are you leaving?" So I was fighting myself, but like, just go back. I went back. I went back the next time. Ate, did what I had to do and everything, and I did it. I got through it. And something was in me like, nah, bro, this is not us. We don't do this. We don't want to upgrade. We want to stay at the same spot and be in our comfort zone. So second time I went to her, what I do? I stopped going to practice. I quit. Really a bad word I really don't like to say. I quit. If you quit, you're making yourself just feel like, I couldn't do it. But deep down, you have the power to do it. And you're making the next person, you're making your person inside of you say, I want to stay in my comfort zone. I don't want to be better. I wanted to stay doing the same old stuff I was doing, easy in out, and taking the easy way out. No. I tell you, after that day, something inside me broke. I was doing a lot of stuff. I was going to the extreme. I broke down. I was crying. I was like, oh my God, I'm worthless. I'm a mistake. And it was so like hard to say that. It was just so hard in my head. I was so messed up that even my mom and dad was like if I wanted to try something new, they was like, you're not even finishing what you started. And it sticks with me today. Like, I tell myself, like, I'll wake up and say, hey man, you gotta finish what you start. And the one thing I don't want my mom and dad to be like, he had all these big ideas. He didn't finish what he started. I don't want that. I don't want that. And I'm not gonna let that happen. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. No, I don't want my parents to pass away and be like, and live in the situation they live in now. I want my mom and dad to travel with me. I must make my mom. I must get to where I need to get to not her being rich, but having my mom have a decent house. The house we're in is shit. This is not where God wants us to be right now. This is where He has us right now in this chapter. But the next chapter is going to be the awesomest one. And the next chapter after that and that. Biggest goal I have is just get there. My goal is get to the billions, and after that get better and better. I really don't care about the money. Money do make the world go around and everything. Not saying that money don't. But at the same time, it's about how much wisdom you have, the smartness you have, and the common sense you have. Some days you're going to be dead down broke. Some of the greatest people was broke at one point in their life for a year. And they kept doing what they doing. And now they up there. But I can keep going on talking your ear off. But it's okay. You're not alone and everything. If you had this on your mind and everything, I know I made a lot of pointers, but it's okay to feel like it's okay. Like, it's not, nah, I'm not gonna say it's gay. You're not alone. I have those sleepless nights too. But one thing I can tell you, believe in yourself and try. Just try. If you try, I bet you it's gonna be the best thing you ever did. And then if you just keep trying, maybe trying some new routines, new things. Make better decisions. But at the same time, you have to be patient too. I thought I'll look up ways, like, what's the quickest way to burn body fat. It's no quicker way it's nothing quick to nothing, or not easy to nothing. You have to put some work in or you have to learn, or you have to like do your research on how to do anything. So life is not easy, but life builds you to make it. Life is hard, but the bigger you get and the stronger you get, life start getting like more like, hey, I could do this. I know how to do this and everything. They said tough men, I think, make easy times. Weak men make hard times. Don't be weak. Be the stronger man. If you have to speak out about something, be like, hey, I want to talk about this. Like, I don't know. Like, if you have to. But I just want to say thank you for listening to the Jordan View podcast show. I will be doing another podcast. I will post this on TikTok too. So if you want to find me, Jordan View Productions on TikTok and my Instagram, Jordan View Production 999. And I hope you're having a blessed day and you're doing great. And just know you are great and you can do anything you put your mind to. We're about to head out and everything, and just sit and meditate. But my last words to you is, be the chosen one and be the warrior you are. One love, and we out.